So the circling exercise is important for your horse in the liberty training because you can fix like that the leading position when you are next to the horse and you have the leading exercise and you're going just straight. When you're going straight, of course, it's also it's the beginning of the training, but with the circle you can test your horse a little bit more. You will test him that if he's really with you, if he's coming with the shoulder towards you. You see, when I go a little bit away, I'm really testing him if he's coming or not. If I go straight, it's more or less natural and easy for the horse just to walk straight. But if I walk in a bigger circle and sometimes I just go a little bit more to the side, that's where I'm testing or looking if the horse is really following me with the shoulder or if the horse is just continuing going straight. Good, perfect. And so also I'm beginning to start to train him the circling game, the circling exercise we have. You can do it afterwards in walk, in trot and canter. And it's also nice to train it, that the horse is staying next to you in the leading position on a circle when you go in trot and in canter, because then you don't have to run so fast next to your horse. So I try to just let him know that I'm turning all the time. I turn with my shoulder, so it's the same. I'm next to him in this leading position with my shoulder. He needs to follow the shoulder. At the same time, he's just walking around on a circle. And once he understood this and he knows what I'm asking him, then I can start also to trot. And when the horse is well trained, I can afterwards also start to canter. And to be able to circle your horse afterwards in freedom with this leading position and with this system, how I'm starting, you need just to get him used to be in the circle position, to try to move yourself less, just with a little bit of time. You just test sometimes to stand a little bit, then you walk again. Exactly. You walk again, so he moves, and then you test if he's coming. Very good. He knows it already, so when I'm standing still and I'm moving a little bit my shoulder a little bit to the front and turning more, he will turn his head more, because he's trained that when I'm doing this, his head is coming and he's really banded in this circle around me. I need to get him to walk a little bit more so that I can explain it better in testing him to come and to go straight again. Perfect. With the time and when he's completely fine and familiar with this exercise, then I can lose also the rein. And when I feel that the horse is going away from me a little bit more far, I can just call him with my position, going a little bit backwards and doing this movement to call him with my shoulder. He wants to play with the rope. Yeah. Wow, fine. So I try with my body to go a little bit smaller to see if he's coming. And that's how I test if the horse is coming towards me, is staying with me, and is staying in this circle position. You see, when I turn my body backwards, he will come. And when I go up and lift my hind a little bit up, he will go a little bit, he will bigger a little bit the circle. Exactly. And I go a bit smaller again. And that's how I test if the horse is with me or not. And so I try to balance the horse in the circle to get him used to have this bending position. And with the time I can lose him, and so I can do with him the circling exercise in freedom. First in walk, and afterwards I train it in trot. Obviously I need to train it in trot first with the rope, really with the same time as I invested in walk, and then with the time I can lose him in trot as well. And further on, we can start with gallop. Obviously in gallop you will have a little bit more distance to the horse, so the horse needs to get really used to do this circling position before. Perfect. Oh, super.